Hello again, people of the internet, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. I'm your signature knight, and today we are going to be getting the Shade Cloak, otherwise known as the Shade Dash, and it will allow us to dash through shade gates and through enemies. We left off in the King's Station, and from there, we want to go just to the left. We want to make our way to the Ancient Basin. Once you play this game enough, you'll be able to know the route to just fall through that. May take a bit of practice of figuring out though. From the Ancient Basin, you want to just make your way down until you reach this hole right here. And you want to make your way down. Normally this would be blocked off, but because we have the King's Brand, we can now open it. This will be important for many things later in the game, but for now, all we want from it is the Shade Cloak. From the top, you're just going to want to make your way down and to the right. Those things are gonna try and kill you, of course, just like everything in this game. Except for the levers. The levers are good to us. You're gonna want to kill these because they're gonna make climbing up this way harder. They do 2 damage and don't provide any soul, so that's good to know. If you die, it isn't that hard to make it back. But you do want to be wary not to lose any of your geo, because your shade will basically hide in all of the other shades. If you want to, then you can call over the Tran instead of bench for it. So that you respawn closer. If you die, that is, and are bad like me. It's best to kill these things by picking off the stragglers. Where did our shade go? Oh. And there's our shade back. At this point, you can just avoid them. You want to make your way in here and hit the lighthouse switch lever. Turning this on will get rid of all the shades. And you want to C-dash over. Or you can swim. Wouldn't advise it though, because it's slower. You want to make your way up. And there we go. Shade cloak. We're now able to dash through enemies, and there's a pretty cool Easter egg. You hit this thing with a dream nail, and then it'll... Just can't do it. Not yet, at least. We can actually dash through these things now. From here, you can just C-dash over back to the main area. And because I don't want this video to be too short, because lack of content is not very good, we are gonna go get some essence. Sometimes the route can be a bit tricky for climbing up this place, but you'll get used to it. Also, there's no point to save and quit here because after we get the shade cloak, it makes a hard save. So we can't just save and quit back to our original bench. Talk to Hornet if you want, but there's mostly just lore. Not much important stuff. From here, you're just gonna want to left and put on your combat charms. If you want to try out Quick Slash and Mark of Pride, then you can. I personally prefer Spell Twister and Shaman Stone. But we're gonna be making our way to the Lost... We're gonna be fighting the Lost Kin. We're gonna be making our way over to the Broken Vessel. My bad. Now you'll notice that It has Dream Essence around it, if you know this game's lore and what stuff is called, but it's not important. There's a quicker way to make it down there from here. Just want to pogo off of those and double jump. Now, shoot a spell once you get in there because it's gonna give us a bit of extra damage. If you had trouble with the last fight, Broken Vessel, then this one might actually be easier, besides the fact that it's faster, just because it doesn't do that headbang attack. Sometimes can be hard to heal in this fight, because there's always the little jellies around. If you die, it's perfectly fine. You won't go back to the bench. You'll just... yeah. From here, you just want to keep on doing attempts until you can get it. It's all about knowing the attacks and figuring out how to dodge them. It's perfectly fine if you can't do a spell at the beginning, it just helps. If a blob of sentient jelly spawns, then just try to dispose of it immediately. And if one spawns while the boss is staggered, then just only try to get in one heal because the other one's just going to be wasted. Instead, use it to wake him up with a spell. If you had an easy time with the Broken Vessel fight, this is only a little bit harder, but other than that, it should be pretty easy. Once you kill him, you just have him nod his head at you, and then... 400 essence! Nice. Anyway, if you don't feel like walking, then you can just save and quit back to our original bench. But it's not really going to make a difference anyway. Anyway. I'm your signature knight. This was getting the Shade Cloak and a bit of essence, and I hope you guys have a great day. Outro music, please. Oh wait, I don't have that.